So you're thinking of moving from California to Florida. I've got 6, maybe even 6.5 reasons that you might want to consider to not come to Florida. You're going to want to watch all the way to the end, because at the end, I've got a special question. I want to hear from you on what you think. Number 1, what is one of the reasons why you need to reconsider your move from California to Florida? Well, I guess, weather is a big deal. I know that out in California, you can sometimes get some weather-induced issues that cause wildfires, mudslides, earthquakes. I don't know if that's caused by weather, but you still have them. So those are all things that you have out there, whereas in Florida, we're in a very subtropical climate. And in this subtropical climate, many times we have a lot of different weather patterns that come through, mainly heat and humidity. In fact, in the summer, it can get really, really, really humid. Some people have referred to it almost like a sauna because it's hot and humid. You feel like if you threw a little bit of water on the rocks or on the pavement, you get some steam and you get some of that stuff going again. Well, maybe not that much, but it does get really hot and humid. It makes my hair curl. What can I say? Having said all that, the nice thing about it is as that humidity rolls through, sometimes, most of the time, every day, in the middle of summer, we get a little bit of rain that just kind of knocks all that humidity out of the air and makes it feel so much better. There's another thing with the weather that we get in Florida, and those are called hurricanes. Yeah, they come through every now and then. Tropical storms, that's another thing. We get a lot of rain. My house has been around since the 70s, and it's pretty much all original. So I don't know as it's really affected us that much. But yes, a hurricane can cause some damage. It can cause a lot of things. But we've learned to celebrate as Floridians. We've learned to celebrate in the hurricanes and make the most out of it. So why not? I don't know if that is ding, ding, ding on the California side or a ding, ding, ding over on the Florida side. You can make up your choice when it comes to that. Personally, I don't know if I really have a big problem with the weather down here because it is the Sunshine State. The Sunshine State means we get all the serotonin we could possibly ever want, which is really nice. Second reason that's actually a really good reason to maybe stay away is the cost of living. Well, now that I say that, the cost of living in California is pretty high too, I see. There are a lot of people leaving because of the cost of living issues in California. Florida's cost of living is actually, in southern Florida, it's really bad. But up north where we're at in Orlando area, it's really not that bad at all. It's actually pretty good. We can get food, fuel, and really get a chance to get out. And the great thing is we're so close in the Orlando area from either the Gulf Coast side or the Atlantic side that literally with an hour, hour and a half, we can be on the beach in either one of those locations. That's really nice. Now, my name is Chris Parks. I'm with Parks Mortgage Group. And I have some great and wonderful things that I'd love to share with you. If you're thinking of buying a home, whether it's next week, next month, next year, or maybe you're just starting the process of thinking through it. I serve the Orlando and pretty much all of Florida, and I've taken the time with my team to develop something that you might be interested in. The ultimate home buyer guide. Now, this guide is really designed to help save you hours of research. We've put a well-thought-in approach into this, and we put in step-by-step to help you cover everything from what's in the area to how to get pre-approved, to make an offer, to close a deal. We've got some great real estate professionals I can refer you to. Yeah, we've got all sorts of great things in there, boatloads of information, including hospitals, locations on fun things, and all sorts of great deals. And the best part of all of it, it's 100% free. That's right, 100% free. We spent hours putting it together just to give it away. All you have to do is click the link in the description. You'll see the pinned comment right there. And as you download it, we just hope that you'll get some great information to help you make a great decision on whether this is the right thing for you to relocate to Florida or maybe the Central Florida and the Orlando area. Now, number 3, one of the big deals to consider is lifestyle. Yeah, there's some lifestyle things that are great out in California. You got a good surfing vibe, you got some mountains, you got some sequoias, you got some pretty cool things out there, I do have to say. In Florida, we have some pretty cool things too. Being that it's the Sunshine State, there is a lot of vibe. Whether you want to do outdoor sports and do Ironmans, or you want to do hunting, or you want to go fishing, or you want to join a group, or maybe you're a foodie. We've got some Latin American influence that's really coming together down in Florida, Central Florida and South Florida. And I'm going to tell you, that scene is actually pretty fun. and it's a great vibe. And because most of the people in the area are relocation, everybody's looking to build relationships and everybody's looking to get to know somebody. This is a great vibe. I kind of think of it as island time. It's not really an island there in Florida, but man, it sure feels like it at times. That vibe is certainly more relaxing than some of the other bigger cities I've been in. Now, number 4, this is something certainly worth considering. Taxes. I know, had to bring up taxes. California is having a hard time with taxes right now. The people of California are getting hammered when it comes to taxes. Florida, our real estate taxes are a little high, but we don't have any income taxes. Guess what? The savings that we have on income tax more than pays for any real estate tax and any other tax we could possibly have. And we still have a chance to put some more coin in the bank. So this tax thing is actually a huge ding, 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 ding for the Florida side. Keep that in mind. The next thing that's another big ding is housing. Housing. Oh, man. Now, if you go to South Florida, Miami, you're going to have a hard time down there. It's going to be expensive. That stuff down there in South Florida is kind of like most of California. So if you're thinking about California versus Florida, yeah, South Florida is going to be like that. But in the Orlando area, homes are still affordable. People are still able to buy, and people with median incomes are still able to get nice places to live. You don't have to be house poor in Florida, unless you want to, that is. Now, the 6th item, wildlife. Yeah, wildlife, we've got some stuff that people think about down here. I know that people up north and people across the United States think that if you step foot in Florida that you're going to get eaten by an alligator or crushed by a python. That's not quite the thing. Yeah, we do have alligators. We do have pythons. I've only seen one alligator out in the wild. The other one I saw at a store in a kind of like stuffed. It was stuffed and actually looked more like a pillow. So I don't know where all these alligators are, except for the Everglades. I do know that the Everglades have a lot of alligators, and they do also have the pythons. But up north in the central Virginia area, yeah, they're there, but we never see them. So this is a pretty big deal. I know that California has some wildlife issues too with their mountain lions, and I don't know what else you have out there, but rattlesnakes, I guess, is another one. But I guess that's really, it could go either way on that side because most of Florida is not like that, even though that's the way Florida's painted. Maybe we have a good recipe for snake. I don't know. Maybe we could try that sometime together. Now, what is the half reason? Well, if you follow Swamp People and National Geographic, Troy Landry and Pickle Wheat, they're down in Everglades shooting shows all the time, but they're nowhere near Central Virginia. So on your 6.5, that would be the half point. We got some really good people coming here to save us from all those snakes and all those alligators down in the Everglades, which never really come up this way. But if you want to see them, you'll have to either go to their hometown or go down to the Everglades. As I wrap this up, we did have 6.5 reasons right there, as to why you may want to reconsider moving to Florida. But I just want to let you know that if you are thinking of moving next week, next month, next year, or anytime possibly in the future, give me a call. There is a no obligation consultation we're happy to have with you. Get on the phone and just spend some time orienting you to the different opportunities that are available in the area. Florida is really becoming a fantastic place. It has changed from being just a vacationing center to now it is actually a place thriving with business and growing in the tech industry and other places. This is a really good opportunity if you are thinking about moving to Florida, because there's a lot of opportunity in Florida. Now, the question that I really need to know, would you rather tangle with a python, with an alligator, or with an iguana? I have yet to see any of those three, but hey, they're around. So which one would you rather tangle with? Leave the comments down below. Love to hear from you. Give us a call if we can serve. Thank you so much.